Okay, for the question 1, 42, if we round off to the nearest 10, how many it will be? Is there anyone who already find it? Already found it? How many? Yes, Audrey, you speak louder, please.
40.
Yeah, it will be 40. Is there anyone who get confused? Why is it 40? So the
No,
digit, because it is to the nearest 10, so we need to find the 10, which digit on the 10 place. The digit on the 10 place is number 4. So after 4 is the number 2. If the next number, right to its digit is less than 5, so it means the digit that we pick, it will be remain the same. No, it will be 40, not 36. Because yeah, it's page 36. Page 36 on your course book. The answer in the question 1A is 42. Or which one did you ask about 36? The page, right? Yeah.
I asked about the page.
Yeah, it's page 36. Okay, is there anyone who get confused? Why is it 40 or any? Is there anyone who get confused? No, right? No? Okay. For the question B, if I run off to the nearest 10, what number it will be?
160.
Okay, 160, correct. For the question C, how many it will be? You can directly unmute yourself and tell me. It's okay.
200.
200, to the nearest 100, yes, correct, 200. And then for the question D, what number it will be? 500, okay.
100.
Is there
Next
anyone
is,
who get, sorry?
next is 400.
500, right? I
4,000.
mentioned it as 400. Oh, okay.
I mean, next is 4,000.
Oh, for the next one, yes, it will be 4,000. If any one of you get confused, please let me know so I can re-explain it to you. For the question F, if we round off the number to the nearest thousand, what number it will be? Yeah, it
30.
will be 13,000. Okay. Is there anyone who get confused so far until the question F? Oh, for the question D, it says to the nearest 100. It says to the nearest 100, so we need to find which digit at the 100 place. The digit at the 100 place at the question D is the number 4. After 4, it will be, the next 4 is 7. When the next number is bigger than 5, it means the digit that we already picked, it will go up by 1. 4 go up by 1, it will make 5. That's why the answer will be 500 for the question 1D. Is there anyone having any question, or maybe my handwriting is not clear enough? Okay. Is there
I think it's
anyone
for the E and F. It's nicer.
for the E and F?
Yeah, the E, you write it in a more clearer
Oh,
way.
okay,
But then
okay
you
then.
replace the ABC
Okay,
with it. So it
okay,
needs to be.
okay. Okay, thank you. Is there anyone who get confused still?
No, teacher.
No?
Teacher, may I
Okay.
go to the restroom?
Yeah, okay, be back soon.
Yeah.
Okay. If you have no question, let us move to the question G. For the question G, if we run off to the nearest 10,000, what number it will be? 30,000,
30,000.
correct. Is there anyone who get confused? Please let me know if anyone have any confusion. Do not keep being quiet. Okay. If no one have no confusion, let us move to the question H. For the H, if we run off to the nearest 10,000, how many it will be? It will be 100. How many? 100 and
30.
yeah,
30.
130,000. Is there anyone who get confused? Okay, if no one have no confusion, let us move to the question I. To the nearest 100. If to the nearest 100, G is 30,000. Yes, the G is 30,000. Yeah. For the question I, if we round off the number to the nearest 100,000, yes, it will be 500,000. Is there anyone who get confused? For the I, it will be 500,000. Why is it 500,000? Because the digit at the 100,000 is 4. Next to 4 is 5. Whenever we have the next number is 5 or bigger, It means we have to increase the chosen digit by 1. It's 4 and then increase by 1, it will be 5. Okay, if no one have no question, I will move to the question J. For the question J, we have a 1,427,546. If we round off to the nearest hundred, it will be 1,400,000. Okay, correct. 1,400,000. And is there anyone having any questions so far?
No.
No? Okay. If no one has no question, move to the question K. We have 7,856,920. We round off to the nearest million. Yes, it will be 8 million. Is there anyone who get confused?
No, teacher.
Okay. Now we have 25,499,500. And we need to round off to the nearest million. So the digit at, yeah, it will be 25 million. Correct. Is there anyone who get confused so far, or maybe I go too fast, you need more explanation or anything? Is there anyone? No? Okay. If
No.
no one has no confusion, I will move to the question 2. For sure, no question at question 1. Okay. I'll move to the question 2. Oopsie, where is my pencil? For the question 2 in here, we
Teacher,
have,
I was
yes?
copying the question L. I have question, teacher.
Okay,
I
wait,
was copying, teacher.
Sorry, what
It's
happened?
to the nearest million, right?
Wait, one by one. Alvin first, maybe. Alvin, what did you say?
The 25 million, right? So
Uh-huh.
so if that one, the next, the last number is 4, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
before 4 is 9. So
yeah. It
do we
doesn't
add
matter.
4?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We only focus at one digit next to the chosen digit. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, because the chosen digit is 5, next to 5 is 4. So even though the next to 4 is 9, it doesn't matter. We only focus at one digit. So we only read the 4 because it is 4 less than 5. So the 5 will remain the same. The 5 will not increase by 1.
Why
Okay.
is 4 8 again, teacher?
Sorry, which one? Can you repeat your question, Stanford?
Never mind.
Never mind. It's okay if you no question.
No, teacher.
Okay. If no one
I
has
will,
no yes, Stanford.
let me screenshot first if you wanna go to the other class.
Sorry. I don't know why I could not hear your voice properly. Wait, let me increase. Can you repeat again?
I just said that. Wait, I want to screenshot first. Later, I
Oh,
will.
okay then. Yeah, it's okay. Okay. If no one have no question, I will move to the question 2. It's okay. I move to the question 2, or is there anyone who need clarification first at the question 1? No?
It's okay, but just don't change the slide first. Still
Oh,
copying the answer.
okay then. Okay. We'll move to the question 2 now. For the question 2, we have 75.2 to the nearest whole number. For the whole number, so we need to check the digit 5. Next to 5 is number 2. So it means the 75 will stay as 75. Like this. At the question B, we have 9.55. If we round off to the nearest whole number, it will be how many? It will be 10. Is there anyone who get confused if I answer 10? No? Everything
Teacher.
clear? Okay.
No, teacher.
Okay, if everything clear, I will move to the question C. For the question C in here, we have a 19.924. We have to round it off to the nearest whole number. Anyone who already find it? How many it will be? How many it will be? Yeah, it will be 20. Thank you. I read through the chat box. Some of you already write it 20. So I don't think anyone get confused if we round off to the nearest whole number. All of you already clear. Now we continue. We rounding off the number to the nearest one decimal place. So we need to find the digit that is at the first decimal place. So this is number 4. next to 4 is 5. So it means the 4 have to go up by 1. So it will be 11.5. Correct? And then at the question E, how many it will be if we round off the number to the nearest one decimal place? Yes, correct. It will be 0.9. And then now for the question F. If we have 125.881, we round off to the nearest one decimal place. Yes, it will be 125.9. Thank you. For the question G, we round off the number to the nearest two decimal place. So we need to find the second decimal place. It will be at number 5. You look at the digit next to 5 is 3. So it means the 5 will remain the same. So it will be 9.45. Thank you. For the question H, how many it will be? If the question H, yes, it will be 12.92, correct? For the question I, if we round off the number to the nearest two decimal place, yes, it will be 0.08. The last question, how many it will be? It will be 146 point, how many? Two decimal place. Yeah, two decimal place. So the 0, you have to write it. If you do not write the 0, if you only write it 146.8, in here it will be only one decimal place. So it means you have to write the 0 also, because the question is asking for two decimal place. It's okay even it is a 0, you have to write it still. Is there anyone having any question? Is there anyone having any question? Is there anyone? No? Until the question 2, no question? For sure?
Teacher.
Okay. If no one have no question, can I move to the next slides, or do you
Sir,
want to check the answer first?
if the question is two decimal place, so you see the third
Yeah, third.
decimal there.
Yes. Yeah, you have to see the third one. This is 8. 8 is more than 5, so it means the 9 have to go up by 1. So we have 79 go up by 1, it will be 80. That's why we write it as 146.80.
Okay.
Clear? Or is there anyone else need more clarification? It's okay to ask me any question. If you have any question, no question?
No question, teacher.
For sure. Okay, can I move to the next slides, or do you want to check your answer first? Move. Is it okay if I directly move? Jovan, maybe. Are you done checking your answer?
Yes, fine, teacher.
Oh, okay. Okay. I will move to the next question then. To the next explanation.
Screenshot.
Oh, you already take a screenshot?
Not yet.
Okay then. Please kindly take a screenshot so I can move to the next explanation. Because if I move to the next slide, usually I'm not able to get back my previous annotation. Already take the screenshot, Ken?
Already.
Book or just continue to 4.4.
Yeah, I will be discussing something else. It's not on your textbook, so please listen to the things that I will share it through the PowerPoint. Because now we are going to run off the number to the given significant figures. It's not on your book 8, but later maybe when the school reopen, you will be getting the book 9. We can use it. So that's why I just show it in here, because it's same topic about rounding off. It just not exist in the book 8, but it will be there in your checkpoint. So please kindly listen carefully. If later my explanation is not clear enough, feel free to interrupt me. Do not keep being quiet. So for rounding off to the given decimal place, I don't think any one of you have any question. So in here I have some example. Later for rounding off the to the nearest decimal places, the question will not be always asking you to round off the number to the nearest one decimal place or two decimal place. It will be depend on the question. Sometimes you have to round off the number to the nearest 5 decimal place, or maybe even to the 7 decimal places, depend on how much decimal places is given from the question. So this is the rule, is also the same thing as we round off the numbers to the nearest one decimal places or to the two decimal places. So in here you have to find the digit first. This is one decimal places, so the digit at the first decimal is 3. Next to 3 is 7. When the next number is 5 or bigger, as usual, we have to increase the chosen digit by 1. That's why it will be 5.4. And then in here, for the second example, we have to round off to the nearest 3 decimal place. So we need to find the third decimal digit. It will be at number 6. After 6, it will be 3. 3 is less than 5, so it means the 6 will stay as it is. That's why the answer will be 5.376. And then for the next question, we have to round off the number to the nearest 5 decimal place. So we find the fifth decimal place. It will be at 9. After 9, it will be 8. Whenever we meet the number is 5 or bigger, we have to increase the chosen digit by 1. It's 39, so go up by 1, it will be 40. That's why when we round off this number to the nearest 5 decimal place, it will be 5.37640. If 5 decimal place, so it means there will be 5 digit at the decimal places. Is there anyone having any question, or my explanation is too fast? Is there anyone having any question? Everything's clear? Okay. If everything clear, I will continue. We will round off the number to the nearest significant figures. What is significant figures? Significant figures is like a number that is a non-zero digit. So for example in here, if we have a whole number, usually the 0 at the back, we will not count it as a significant digit. So this is, the 4 is significant, the 5 is significant, the 0 behind in here, sometimes it will be significant, sometimes it's not significant. So the non-zero, so if it is a whole number, the 0 at the back sometimes are not counted as significant figures. Now if we have decimal numbers, the 0 in the front are not significant digit. So the first significant digit, it will be 8. The second significant digit, it will be 4. The third significant digit, it will be 0. And then the fourth significant digit, it will be 2. Is it confusing, or maybe I talk too fast or anything? Hello? No? Okay. As long as you understand which digit that is significant and which digit that is not significant, how you round off the numbers will be having the same rule as we round off the numbers to the nearest 10 or to the nearest decimal places. The rule will be the same. The difference only we have to find where is the significant digit. That's it. So maybe for the example in here, we have 4,286. We have to round off the number to the nearest one significant digit. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, thank you for telling me. Okay, so in here, if we have 4,286, we have to round off to one significant figures. We know it is one significant figure, so we need to find the first significant digit. The first significant digit as number 4. The 4 is at 1000 place. So it will be the same thing as we round off the number to the nearest 1000. We have 4,286. We round off to the nearest 1000. So the answer will be 4,000. Is there anyone having any question for the first example? Is there anyone? No? Okay. If no one have no question, I will move to the second example. In here, round off the 0.08069 to 3 significant figures. Remember, when it is decimal places, the 0 in the front will not count it as significant digit. So the first significant digit will be at 8. It says 3 significant figures. So we need to find the third significant digit. So the 8 is significant, 0 significant. So the third significant digit is at 6. So we check after 6, it's number 9. Whenever the right number is 5 or bigger, so it means the chosen digit have to increase by 1. 6 increased by 1 will be 7. So it means when we round off 0.08069 to 3 significant figures, the answer will be 0.0807. Is there anyone having any question, or maybe my explanation is still confusing? Is everything clear? For sure? Okay, if everything clear, I will move to the other example. I still have another example. I think, yeah, I have 4 numbers for the example. I have some numbers in here. I want to round off all these number correct to 3 significant figures. So for every number, I have to find the third significant digit. Oh, sorry. So in here, for the question 1, we have 4,000, for the example A, sorry, 47,316. We need to round off to 3 significant figures. So we need to find the third significant digit. The third significant digit is number 3. 3 is at 100 place. So it will be 47,300. Okay, is there anyone having any question? No, right? If you have any question, let me know. At the question B, also the same thing. It says 3 significant figures. So the third significant digit, it will be 3. Next to 3 is 9. So it means the 3 have to go up by 1. 3 go up by 1 will be 4. Remember, the 3 is at the 1000 place. So the answer it will be the same thing as we round off the number to the nearest 1000. That's why the answer will be 304,000. For the question C, we have to round off the number same to the 3 significant figures. So we need to find the third significant digit is at number 4. This is 1 decimal place, so it will be the same thing as we round off the number to the nearest 1 decimal place. Next to 4 is 5. Whenever we meet the next number to the chosen digit is 5 or bigger, it means the chosen digit have to be increased by 1. 4 increased by 1, it will be 5. That's why the answer will be 20.5. Do not write the 0 because at the 4 it is as the same thing as 1 decimal place. That's why the answer have to be in a 1 decimal place. Do not write the 0 behind. And then for the question D, we have 3 significant figures. When it is decimal number, the 0 in the front are not significant. So the first significant digit is number 4. Because this is 3 significant figures, so we need to find it until the third one. The third one will be 6. Next to 6 is 8. So it means the 6 have to increase by 1. 6 increased by 1, it will be 7. That's why the answer, it will be 0.00437. Is there anyone having any questions so far? Or maybe my explanation is too fast? Everything is clear? For sure, everything is clear? Okay, if everything is clear, I will give you some question. Maybe I'll give you some time to try it first. Maybe for you do not understand? Oh, okay. Which thing do you not understand? Okay, because you just joined the class. That's why please make sure for the next class do not be late, yeah. Because if you are late, later you will be missing some explanation. Remember, if it is a decimal place, there are 2 rules in here. Oh, wait. Maybe I need to go back to the very first slides. Very first slides of significant digit. So in here, there are 2 rules. 0, if significant digit, if it is a whole number, usually the 0 at the back will not be counted as significant digit. But it's not always. Sometimes if it is a whole number, the 0 behind it will be counted as significant. Sometimes it will not be counted as significant digit. But when it is a decimal number, the 0 in the front will not be significant. So the one that will be significant or matter will be the number 8. So this is the 8 will be the first significant digit. The 4 will be the second significant digit. The 0 it will be the third significant digit. The 2 it will be the fourth significant digit. Until there, is there anyone having any question? No? Okay, yeah. If there is a 0, it means we have to, if there is another number in here like 4, the 0 in here, it will be matter. But if the numbers start from so many zeros, the so many zeros, it will not matter. So we will not count it as significant digit. That's why for the example D, for the example 2 at the question D, the first significant digit, we will start it from number 4. Start from 4. This is for the first significant digit. This is will be the second significant digit. This is will be the third significant digit. The 8 will be the fourth significant digit. The question is asking to round off to the nearest 3 significant figures. Because it is 3 significant figures, so we have to take the third significant digit. The third significant digit is 6. Next to 6 is 8. Next to 6 is 8. So it means we have to run the 6 have to go up by 1. Because whenever we meet 5 or bigger, so it means the chosen number have to increase by 1. That's why in here the 6 it will be turning into 7. Yeah, in here, if you are getting confused how to round off the number to the given significant figures, what do you have to find? You have to find the significant digit first. After you find where is the first, where is the second, where is the third, later you will follow the question. If the question is asking to the 3 significant figures, so it means you have to take the third significant digit. The third significant digit at the question B is number 3. And then we follow the same rules as the previous one. So to the right to the chosen digit is 5 or bigger. It means the chosen digit we have to increase it by 1. So this is 3 increased by 1, it will be 4. Something like that. Is there anyone having any questions still or still do not understand? Everything's clear? Okay. If everything's clear, please kindly try to do the question. I have 3 questions. I think for the question 1, it will be very easy. I'll give you like 5 minutes to try. So later at 9:40, we can try to discuss it, whatever you have. If not enough time, yeah, we will continue the discussion tomorrow, okay? Please kindly try it by yourself first. So later we will have a better discussion. While you are trying, I will try to check the attendance. Whenever I call your name, please kindly unmute yourself and say yes, teacher, or maybe I'm here, yeah, so I can be sure that this is my real student that joining my class, not the fake student. Not
Teacher, where?
clear? Oh, okay, not clear. Which one that is not clear? Please let me know.
Teacher, is this our
Yeah.
homework or what?
Oh yeah, please kindly try it now to do it now. The
We should
school,
write in paper or what?
yeah, you can do it. You can write it in a paper. So later, because usually this is the question will be there in the checkpoint. Oh, okay. Please let me
Practice.
know. Yeah,
Should we
because
the question and answer or only the question?
later I will be sharing the PowerPoint to you. So it's okay if you want to directly write the answer. I mean, like if you have the answer for the discussion, it will be better for me to discuss to have a discussion with you. So later, if we have a different answer, we can clarify it better. I can discuss it better with you. That's why I want you to write the answer.
Teacher, will you
Yes.
share this to the Google Classroom with the
Yes, I
answer?
will. No, the answer not yet. We have to discuss it first. So for the answer, I will not give it. I want you to try it first because I don't think I will be having enough time to complete the all of these 3 questions. That's why for these 3 questions, I will not be sharing with the answer. I want you to try it first. Okay. If you are confused, please let me know which which part that making you confused. Do not only tell me, teacher, I'm confused. Which part that making you confused, so it will be better for me to explain. Or should I repeat from the very first one or anything? Alvin, are you there? Please kindly try to do it first. Okay.
Yes, hello.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Let me, okay. For the example, I will try to explain at the question 2A. I will discuss for a while for the question 2A. In here, one significant figures. One significant figure, so it means we have to find the first significant digit. The first significant digit is at number 1. Maybe if you get confused, you know the number 1 is at 100 place. So later, it will be the same thing as you round off this number to the nearest 100. That's why the answer will be 100. Or you can see, next to 1 is number 3. Because this is number 3, so it means the 1, it will be staying as it is. That's why 1, it will be 1 still. And then because the 1 is 100 place, so I have to make sure the number that I have will be at the 100 number still. That's why for the 2A, the answer is 100. Is it clear? Is it helping for those who are still confused about significant figures? Or is there anyone who are confused still? No? Or is there anyone? Okay, if no one asks me anything, I will, please kindly try it by yourself first. Let me check the attendance now. Kalista, are you still there? If you have any question, please type it through the chat box. I will answer your question.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Chase, are you still there? Chase?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Chelsea Huang, are you still there?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Valencia, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Jovan is not there. And then Davis, are you still there? Davis, can you say something? Okay. Davis, I cannot hear you. Oh, okay, now I can hear you. Thank you. Devin, I already hear you. Hugo, are you there? Hugo, okay. Can you say something? Hugo, I cannot hear you properly. No? Oh, okay. Okay then. Yeah, if it is noisy, okay, I understand. Jovan? Jovan, are you there? Okay. Kenneth Messi, are you there? Kenneth Messi, are you still there?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Ken, can you say something? Ken?
Teacher, for 2B, is it
Teacher.
Yes, Stanford.
46,000?
Sorry?
For 2B,
Yes,
46,000.
correct. Yeah. Please can you try it first? Give your friends time to do it first. After I check the attendance, yeah, we will be discussing it. Kevin, are you still there? Kevin?
Hello.
Okay. Kimberly, can you say something?
Yes,
Kimberly?
teacher.
Okay. Nara, are you still there?
Yes.
Okay. Shirley, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Stanford is there. Vincent, can you say something? Vincent? Oh, okay then. Your place is noisy. Okay. Okay, I think all of you, for the question 1, I think none of you will be getting confused. Let us discuss the question 1. For the question 1, what is the answer if we round off 25.493723815 to the nearest 3 decimal place? How many it will be?
25.494.
Okay, 25.494. Okay, correct. Is there anyone who get confused?
No.
Okay. If we round off the number to the nearest 1 decimal place, what it will be? 25?
25.5.
Correct. Okay. For the question C, if we round off the number to the nearest 5 decimal place, 25.72.
25.49372.
Okay, good job. For the question D, if we round off the number to the nearest four decimal place,
25.4937.
37, okay, 4937, okay. For question E, if we round off the number to the nearest two decimal place, 25.49, okay. Thank you for those who already answered through the chat box. For the question F, yeah, anyone you can unmute yourself and try to answer. For the question F, if we round off the number to the nearest seven decimal place, yeah, it will be, someone already told me through the chat box, thank you, 25.49372338. Alright. Is there anyone who get confused so far, or maybe my explanation is not clear enough? Is everything clear for the nearest decimal place?
Yeah, it's clear, teacher.
Okay. If everything is clear about the nearest decimal place, let us continue for the nearest significant figures. In here, maybe just in case you are still confused. Oopsie. Wait. Sorry, if there is a, is there an, yeah, okay, sorry. I think there is a, we only have 5 minutes left. Okay. For the question 2 in here, we have one significant figures. So it means we have to find the first significant digit. The first significant digit is number 1. Next to 1 is 3. That's why the 1, it will be stay at it is. That's why the answer will be 100 still. For the question B, it says two significant figures. So we need to find the second significant digit. The second significant digit is at number 5. Next to 5 is 6. Whenever the right to the chosen number is 5 or bigger, it means the chosen number have to go up by 1. So 5 go up by 1, it will be 6. That's why the answer will be 46,000. Is there anyone who get confused, or maybe my explanation is not clear enough for you? I need to explain it again or anything? Hello? Is everything clear? Okay. If everything clear, I will move to the question C. It says three significant figures. So it means we need to find the third significant digit. Okay. Okay, before I explain how to do it, do you understand how to find the which digit that is significant? So how do we find the answer for rounding off the number to the nearest significant figures? All the things that we have to find is finding which digit that is significant. So in here, like the question C, it says three significant figures. So I need to find the third significant figures. So the first is 1, the second is 8, the third is 6. That's why we choose the 6. After we choose the 6, we follow the things that we already learned, like when we round off the number to the nearest one decimal place, or when we round off the number to the nearest 10, it will be the same thing. The digit 6 is at one decimal place, right? So it will be the same thing as we round off the number to the nearest one decimal place. Next to 6 is number 5. When the number to the right of the chosen number is 5 or bigger, it means the chosen number, we have to increase it by 1. The chosen number is 6. 6 increased by 1, it will be 7. That's why the answer, it will be 18.7. Is there anyone who get confused still? Okay. Yeah, it's already time's up. Maybe at home, please kindly try to do it. I'll give you more question about significant figures. Tomorrow we will discuss it together. So for the homework, please kindly do this slide, and also, yeah, I give you a few questions. Please kindly try to do it. Tomorrow we will try to discuss it more, because mostly must some, yeah, as an assignment. I will post it to the Google Classroom as an assignment. So please kindly try to do it and submit it to the Google Classroom. Okay, I think that's all for today's class. Good morning and thank you, students. For the detail for the homework, I will tell you through the Google Classroom.
Thank you, teacher.
Yeah, the checkpoint it will be on May or April, March or April. Sorry. For those who
Alright,
ask me about the checkpoint, if not in March, it will be in April. Okay. Is there anyone else having any question? No? Okay. Thank you, Teacher
Thank you, Teacher
Indra.
Sisi.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.